In this video, I'm going to explain to you what does a Quinceanera Dama do. If you have been invited to be a Dama for a Quinceañera and this is your first time, or if you are not very familiar with the whole Quinceanera traditions and you don't know what to expect, watch this video because here I'm going to give you all the details. Hi, my name is Paloma. I am a Quinceanera photographer. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you are going to learn everything about a Quinceanera and how to plan one. Got the idea about making this video. One of you left me a question in the comments. Go get your coffee, get your notebook. I have my notes right here and let's get started. I will say that the main duty or like the main thing that you're going to do as a Dama on a Quinceañera, it's going to be just accompany the Quinceañera, like just hang out with her, maybe help her with the dress, with the bouquet. Like the main thing is that you're just going to be like hanging out with her the day of the Quinceañera. If you were just asked to be a Dama for the Quinceañera, let me know in the comments. I think a good way to, or like a good thing to compare it to will be like an after-school activity. Like something that you are going to commit your time and your effort to. For example, if you do an after-school activity like a sport, if you play an instrument, you dance ballet, if you do something like that, you know that you have to be at the practices at a certain time and you are committing to do it and you are committing to do the effort, do your best to do like whatever you need to do. It's not a long term, like if when you're playing a sport and you have to be doing it for years. It's not something like that. It's probably going to be like a couple of months, but it's the same responsibility. It's the same kind of commitment. So think about it that way. Okay, so now I'm gonna walk you through what do you need to do as a Dama before the Quinceañera and then what will happen like the day of the Quinceañera. I'm going to explain it to you in a chronological order because in this channel we like being very organized. Before the Quinceañera, if you are going to dance the vals, the surprise dance, or if there's anything like any dance, you're going to have to attend the dance rehearsals. This can be anywhere from 3 months, 2 months, 1 month before the Quinceañera. And just like an example, you will have to commit to it, let's say Mondays and Wednesdays from 4 to 5, 4 to 6. Once again, it depends, but it's something that you will have to attend. Also, keep in mind when you are scheduling and everything, if you already do something like some sort of after school activity, you will have to coordinate all the Dama duties on top of it. Another thing that you might be needed for before the Quinceañera day, it's going to be the pre-photo shoot. If the Quinceañera decides that she wants to have a pre-photo shoot with the court, with the Damas, with the chambelanes, sometimes they can also do like a short video clip or just the pictures, like whatever the Quinceañera decides she wants to do. And while we are at it with the photo shoot thing, I want you to prepare yourself because you're going to be one of the most important people the day of the Quinceañera. So that means the attention is going to be on you. You're gonna be like not as front and center as the Quinceañera, but pretty close to it. So after you attended all the rehearsals, you took your pictures, like everything is done before the Quinceañera, now the day of the Quinceañera comes. Taking it back to, this is like a school activity, this is like you're playing a sport, this is like the big game. If you're a performer, this is like the big presentation, like the big performance. Treat it that way. You cannot be late. You have to show up ready, prepared, and on time. So you want to make sure you have everything you need ready the day before. Your dress, your shoes, your accessories, whatever it is that you need. You need to be sure that you have like your hair and makeup artist like booked, or if you're doing it yourself, that you have everything that you need. Like just make sure you have everything, and this is what is going to happen on a Quinceañera day. So we usually start with the Quinceañera getting ready. Quinceañera is getting ready at, let's say it's at the Quinceañera's house, and everyone will show up there at whatever time the Quinceañera told you to. Don't be late. All your parents need to do is to like drop you off at the Quinceañera's house. It's really up to the Quinceañera parents to like figure out transportation for you, for the Damas, the chambelanes, the whole court, for the whole day of the Quinceañera. The limo, the party bus is going to pick you up. We're gonna take pictures and video of you like walking out of the house, getting in the limo. In most Quinceañeras, we do like a ceremony and then the photo shoot, but in some occasions we also do like photo shoot first and then the ceremony, so it depends. As an example, you go to the ceremony right after the getting ready. So you ride on the party bus, you get to the ceremony. At the mass, at the ceremony, what you as a Dama will have to do is you are going to do your entrance. You will have to walk down the aisle. You're also going to sit on one of like the front rows at church. An extra tip for you: if you're going to a Catholic Quinceañera mass and you are not Catholic. There is this part at the Mass, the communion, and for us Catholics, it's a very, very important part. What you will see is that the quinceañera will receive the body, well, we Catholics think it's the body of Christ. See, they make a line, and what you can do is you're gonna cross your arms instead of going with your hands like, you know, like this to receive it. You're just going to cross your arms like this, and you can bow your head, and they're just gonna like give you like some sort of blessing like this. And that's what you do if you are not Catholic, because I have seen it happen before, like kids line, like they see everyone lining up and they line up too and they don't really know what to do, but now you know. If you're a dama but you're also giving the quinceañera like the ramo, the Bible, the rosary, if you're also a madrina, you will give the quinceañera those gifts during the Mass. After the Mass is over, you're going to walk out. Usually the quinceañera walks out first with the padrinos, the parents, and then the court, like damas and chambelanes. This is very important, like don't wander around because we're going to need you. We usually take pictures of the quinceañera and like the super close family and friends, and of course you are a very important part of these quinceañeras. Then after that, you're going to get on the limo again, on the party bus, and now it's time for the photo shoot. Usually the quinceañera decides where she wants to go for a photo shoot. It can be a park. Here in San Diego, of course, we have the beach. We're gonna get pictures with the whole court. Now, there will be times when I, as a photographer, like I will be working with the quinceañera by herself. Like this is not the moment to like wander off and see what's happening on the other side of the park. Remember, your main duty as a dama is to accompany the quinceañera, hang out with her. So be there to help her with her dress, with her bouquet, like don't wander off. We're gonna take pictures, and this is the reason why you wanna have like your hair and makeup done, because yes, you're going to be in a lot of pictures. I also make sure to always get a picture of the quinceañera with each one of the damas, with like each person in the court. As a dama, you're also going to be in front of the cameras. So I recommend you to watch this video where I give you some tips on how to prepare for a photo shoot. Of course, I made this for quinceañeras, but I think this applies to every single photo shoot. I'm gonna leave the link up here. The link is also gonna be down below. When I'm taking the pictures, I will tell the quinceañera and the damas like how to stand, where to put their hands, like everything. But if there's something that you want to do, especially like, I don't know, funny poses that I always want to do something else besides just like the, you know, the formal like standing, smiling at the picture, like I really do like doing different things. As a photographer, I'll try to do my best to make you feel comfortable in front of the camera. After we're done with the photo shoot, you're gonna go on the limo, on the party bus again, and usually you're going to ride around for a while. It's time to make it to the reception. Now comes the fun part, the party. Yes, at the party you are also going to be front and center because you're part of the court, right? You're a dama. Usually some quinceañeras do want to do the entrance with the damas, like with the court. Sometimes the quinceañera just wants to do the entrance with like parents or just by herself. I have examples here in the channel. I'm gonna leave the link up here. Link it's also gonna be down below. And then comes like dinner. You're probably gonna take some pictures, or like the quinceañera is gonna take some pictures around. Now comes the very important part. It's the dances, like the whole quinceañera protocol. What you as a dama are going to be a part of is going to be the vals, like the vals that you guys have been rehearsing for. Like this is the main vals. Some choreographers decide to have the court standing on the dance floor while the quinceañera like receives her crown, the ring, the change of shoes, or while she dances with her dad. So usually after they do the toast. And once again, some quinceañeras do want to have the whole court with them. Some quinceañeras do have like the damas and the chambelanes saying some words. Once again, not all of them. After the toast, usually the quinceañera will go on her own to cut the cake with like her parents or padrinos. And after this, it's usually time for the surprise dance. If you're doing the surprise dance with the quinceañera, this is the moment to go and change your outfit if you're wearing something different. This is like a fun dance, right? It's like a mix of different songs, and it's like a pretty fun, upbeat way to open the dance floor. And usually after court goes and grabs like one of the guests, brings them to the dance floor, so the dance floor is officially open. After this, all you have to do is have fun, enjoy the party, dance with the quinceañera, with your friends, with the whole court. It sounds like it's a lot of work and like a lot of things that you will have to do, but also it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be like one of those things that you look back to and it's like, oh, I'm so glad I did this with all of my friends. It's a pretty cool thing to be part of a quinceañera, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Enjoy the food, enjoy the delicious treats. Like, usually we Mexicans like having lots of delicious food. We like having fun. Like, our parties are freaking awesome, if I dare to say so. So enjoy the party. I'm sure you're gonna have a lot of fun. I hope this video helped you to get a better idea of what you will need to do, what to expect if you're going to be a dama for a quinceañera. I have another video where I go in a lot of detail of what happens at a quinceañera party. You can also watch it. I'll leave the link up here. It's also gonna be down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel for more quinceañera content, and I hope you have a lot of fun being a dama at the quinceañera. Bye!